this. Move this over here. Let's see if we can get set up. Let's see if anybody's online. Whoops. Stay over here. Oh, we do have one person on Catan Universe, but they only have basic Catan. Yeah, so we'll give it a few minutes. Like last stream, if we don't get anybody on the start of the stream, then I'll just start with an auto match. Or maybe I'll just start with one right off the bat. 3 players. Three players on the first island? Yeah, I'll hop into a game of that first if I can. And by then we'll have some people on the stream. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, and we're in. So we'll play to 13 victory points. We'll start a game here. Uh-oh. Nikki Lou found us, so the time zone worked out. Hello. Okay, so it's Marco Polo. Okay, so you changed your name on Twitch from Marco Polo to Nikki Lou. Don't start a game without me, and what do you know? I had just started a game right before you hopped on the stream. So let me see if it's gonna be a quick game. And you are our one and only viewer, Nikki Lou. So let's wait to see if we get one more person on the stream, and if that's the case, then I'll just back out of this game, and we'll just start a game with viewers. Usually I wait a couple minutes, but I'm just mixing it up. But no, I will, if we do get you and someone else that wants to play in the Twitch chat, then I'll just quit out of this random game, this auto match, and then we'll go start our Greater Catan 3-player Cities and Nights game. This is just a little filler to have something going on the screen besides just the starting screen. But if it's just you for now on the stream, then we'll keep waiting for that other player, so that way we can not have a game where we have to have an AI. So I did build on the 8.5.10, looking to get to that wheat port. And for my second move, every time I build on like a 8.5.10 or like a 8.3.4, there's always another one of those on the board, it seems like. So there's another 8.5.10. Okay, that one was taken. I could triple build on ore if I'm feeling extra insane. Or 9, 10, 11. But where am I going to get that sheep? If I go 9, 10... You know what? I'm going to chance it. I'm going to hope for all the ore to join me. And, ooh, or all the lumber, so I can 4 for 1. And I'm actually, if I can, I'm going to try to sneak up to this triple ore spot. But yeah, Nikki Lou, don't worry. As soon as we get another player in the Twitch chat saying that they want to play, then I will just back out of this auto match, and then we will start a game of our own. We will do that Greater Catan match. That's what I'm looking to do. And I know Nikki Lou is down to play that one, so we got you, me, and we just need one more player for that. and then we will get that started. But for now, until then, I'm going to play a little bit of First Island with some random people. We got Jack360i, Grace86, and myself. Oh, I already have an engineer. Okay, nice 7. I'm going to use engineer right now because I'm going to keep this city. And I'm going to pass. All I need is an 8, and then I can 4 for 1 the lumber. Ooh, an 11. Oh, I'm at 8. Oh, because I built the city wall, I'm still okay. Just give me that 8 to put me at 9 cards. Oh, okay, a second 11. Now I'm at 10 cards. Okay, still 1 viewer on the Twitch stream. But as soon as we get that second viewer that hops in the Twitch chat saying they want to play, then we will play. And hopefully it can be Greater Catan, because I've been looking forward to playing that one. I knew it. All I had to do was 4 for 1 the stuff, and I didn't. And now it's all messed up. If only I could go back in time and change it. So yeah, Nikki, I usually do wait a few minutes, but this time, like I said, I was like, for whatever reason, I felt like it was going to be a little while before anybody hopped on the stream, and then you were right there, right on time. Like, you came in 30 seconds after I started the game. Okay, there goes another 9. I really need 8, though. I really need 8. I should have traded in 4 lumber for a sheep earlier on. Then I would not have had to burn cards. Okay, and all I can do is roll 7s. So I'll just build to level 2. And where are those 8s? There's a 6 with no barbarian advancement, so that's good. Blue is looking to build on an 8-4-3, so they will double down on the 4, grab a second wheat hex. Brick for a wheat. Do not have. Alright, we do have 2 viewers on the Twitch stream now, so if the second viewer would like to join or like to play a game with me and Nikki Lou, let me know in the Twitch chat, and then I will back out of this game. Another 7. Oh, there we are. Fishhook _88 says sure. So, like I said, guys, I was unsure if anybody would hop on at this earlier time, and then you guys came through once again. So I'm going to pass, and I'm going to quit this game. Yes, ELO decreases, all that jazz, and here we are. Nikki Lou says, I usually always wait for the stream. It just takes a couple minutes for my Twitch to realize and for me to join. I've been refreshing since 11:23 and still missed it. Oh, so you were actually trying to join it, or you were ready 7 minutes prior. So you went above and beyond, so I appreciate that. Okay, and wait, there might be a 4th player. Okay, so I'll just set it up. We would like to do, okay, Greater Catan 4. We have Nikki Lou. We also have Jay Buchnon, aka James, and Fishhook. Where are you at on my friends list? Are you Fishhook on Catan? Or there you are. Okay. Bam bam bam. Oh wait. Jay Buchnon James was in here, but then he disappeared. Oh, there he is. Once again, I'll add him back in. Okay, we may have our 4-player game right here. And just like that, we should be ready to go. Alright, thank you guys for joining in at this earlier stream time. And just like that, look at that. Sometimes it all just works out. And now we are into a game of Greater Catan with 4 players, with me playing with you guys as my viewers. And okay, we're going to a lot of victory points, aren't we? We're going to 20 victory points. So get your snack, get your water like I have. We're gonna be in this for a little while. And did I not? I did. I accidentally did not set a round timer, so we're gonna hopefully have no issues. Knock on wood. I meant because I set a round timer on previous custom match games, so I thought that carried over. But I guess you have to reset the round timer, turn it on every single custom match. So we're gonna see if we could have a smooth sailing game. James goes for the 5-9-10. And Greater Catan. Which spot do I want? Do I want to start off on a port with the settlement? The wheat port with the 8-10 is looking not too bad. Or the 3-4-8 to grab the sheep that I will need eventually. Or the 3-4-8 and build towards the wheat port. Now that's an option. The 3-4-6. We have a lot of good options on this board. What's it gonna be? 5-6-11? This is hard to say. Let me go for the 8-3-4, and this could... No, I have a feeling I won't make it to the old wheat port. It's either someone's going to take it or yellow or / orange will beat me to it. So I'm going to switch up my strategy a little bit here. But yeah, thank you guys for being patient as I backed out of that auto match. I figure that I'll... Every once in a while, if I feel like it's going to be a while before people hop on the stream, I'll just start an auto match, because I can always back out of it, because I'd rather play with you guys, obviously. So, but then Nicky Lou was right there to hop on, and then Fishhook and James were not far behind, and then now we're in a game together, so that's great. And, okay, 5-6-11 for Fishhook. Nice, nice. Okay, where should my starting city go? That's going to be the question. I have an idea. Let's see if it gets taken. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, that's a good strategy. So Fishhook takes the lumber port to complement their 5 and 6, and Nicky Lou triple builds on lumber, and my plan was to build on the 5-9-12, but now that is out of the question, because by building on the 5-9-12 I would start out with a sheep, and then all I would need was a 3 or 8 to be rolled to build my knight. Okay, so backup plan, I'm thinking the 6-11-12, so I can still get the sheep and have a nice 6 for the lumber and paper production. Yeah, every other spot is not... Yeah, that's probably the best situation. That's probably the best scenario. So 6-11-12. And I will build this way. Definitely that way, yep. Alright, for James's starting city, he was probably looking at one of the either the 61112 or the 6411, but goes for the 810 to still grab some lumber and grabs that good 8 ore spot with a city on it. Yeah, if you didn't build on that 8 ore, it's going to be a tough game to get another city unless we can get mining from Green City Improvements. And right off the bat, discovers a 3 ore, or 3 lumber, sorry. So that is one of the first 5 numbers that will be put on the extra islands before numbers start getting stolen from the main island. Okay. Maybe I can get to that wheat port. We'll see. First priority is, of course, building the knight, so I need a 3 and an 8 to be rolled. Nikki Lewis says, thanks for quitting for us. No problem. Happy to do it. And this is our first match on Greater Catan. I think we've played most of the other scenarios by now. First island, most of the seafarer scenarios. But playing with you guys on Greater Catan was one of the last frontiers to discover. Hannah BB says, it's been a while since I've caught you live. Hannah, thanks for tuning in. And glad to have you here. What time zone are you in? Because I'm figuring out that most of my viewers are not in my time zone. So that's why I kicked up the live stream a little earlier this time on the weekend. Because I know some of my viewers, even having it at 12 noon or 1 p.m. was still a little too late for them because they were 6 hours, maybe more, ahead of me. So they were, at dinner time, or they were just out and about doing other things. Hannah B says, I'm Eastern Standard, so you're in my time zone. So it's also 11:47 a.m. for you then. And also, I'm also just waiting for warmer weather. Virginia, it's still kind of lingering on a little bit of cold weather, but once we get fully into the 60s and eventually 70s, I will be a happy camper. Okay, I just need a 3. It's 15 here today. Like 15 degrees Fahrenheit? But you put the emoji with the heart, so are you saying Celsius? Because 15 degrees Celsius is what? I know that's nice weather. I just can't. Is it like 70 some? I'm looking it up. Okay, 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that's pretty good. That's like 59. That's like a touch under 60. So you're basically almost in the sweet spot. Oh, and a 3 got rolled, so my knight will be built and activated. And then no one has any blue city improvement. Oh wait, James does have 1 blue city improvement, so we'll have to watch to see if he gets any progress cards. If he gets deserter, then one of us will be in trouble. Alright, back to Fishhook. Another 7. Barbarians are 4 spaces away from invading, so I'm still okay. Where are the 6s to bring me the paper? That's what I need. Okay. James wants wheat, but I need my singular wheat. Yeah, so next game I will have to make sure there's a turn timer on, just so there's possibly no technical difficulties. Okay, back to me. Hannah B says, coming out of Canadian winter, I'm happy with it. Yeah, that must be nice. Winter is nice, but sometimes when it's really, really cold, and for my job, sometimes I have to work outside, it's the absolute worst. Okay, now, I think I'm going to go, since I'm right here, I'm going to go for that 3-for-1 port, because that's going to be beneficial for me. There goes a 6. Being around all this brick, I'm wishing I could get to that brick port, but that's going to be either going to James or Nicky Lou, because they're right near that brick port. Ooh, a 6 was rolled. There goes some nice paper for me and Fishhook. Nicky Lou says, sorry for the wait there. I thought I had passed. No worries. No worries at all. Okay. So I need to build the settlement on the 3-4 port. After that, depending on what I get, I really want to get a city on the 3-4-8. But always looking long term in the greater Catan scenario, you always want to build out to the left or right island, because eventually when numbers start getting taken off the main island, some of your really good numbers will be taken away from you, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's also why the science bonus is that much more crucial in this scenario, I would think, or I would say, because if your numbers get taken away from you, having science bonus will be there to save the day. And there goes a 2 red die with a green dice roll, so I just am barely one turn away from getting a green progress card that everyone else does, because those 5s have been getting rolled pretty decently. 2 ore for a wheat, that's not a bad trade. But I have neither. Oh, I would totally take that deal if I had a wheat, but my 8 has not been rolled yet. If I get a lucky 12, that will be really awesome, because then I'll get a cloth. Or a 7. 7 works too, I guess. Constitution for James, instant victory point. I'll build Green City Improvements level 1, and we shall pass. Back to Nicky Lou. Ooh, an 11. I'll take it. It's not... Definitely would prefer an 8. Actually, I'm going to need a 12, because I'm going to need a sheep to build the settlement. I would take this trade, but I don't have a wheat to give for the sheep. See, I'm going to need a 12 and an 8 to be rolled. It's not totally out of the realm of possibility, of course, because it seems like we always get 1, 2, or 12 before barbarians invade, at least in most of the games I play. So we'll see on that. One time I had a game where I was playing in person with the physical board game of Catan, and I started out on like just to be silly, I started out on a 12 for both of my, I think for both of my starting settlement spots, because we may have just been playing base Catan, but I double built on a 12 to start out the game. And 12 actually got rolled kind of decently, but of course there was no chance of me winning that game. I just wanted to see how unorthodox it would actually play out, how much fun it would be. And I actually did build a few more settlements, if I remember correctly, but it didn't go very far. Of course, someone else won the game easily by building on stuff like 6, 8s, 5s, and 9s, the 4 best numbers to be rolled for production-wise in the game. Of course, 7 is usually the most popular number. Okay, so with that 6, we get another lumber and a paper. So roads will be easy to come by, but sheep is going to be tough. So we're going to need to try to trade for the sheep. Fishhook and Nicky Lou are already at science bonus, so they are set up for the rest of the game to have pretty good production overall. Okay, so sheep. And I will give this, I don't know how useful that is. Yes, I will give a brick for a sheep, if that is any help whatsoever. Alright, sweet. Actually, Hannah BB, it's 59 degrees where you are. But down in Virginia, it's only 46 so far. It will be 55 later. But yeah, I really can't wait for tomorrow. It will be 62 degrees at the highest. And all the rest of next week will be like mid 60s. So that will be very, very nice. I have a Mustang, and driving it in the nice weather with the windows down is a whole lot of fun. Okay, another good trade for the wheat, but I don't have it. And actually, barbarians are taking a little while to invade for the first time. Now they're at 5 night strength. Oh, so Fishhook is looking to get a Defender of Catan victory point. I see what you're doing there. Lucky 12. See, I told you, every time before the first round of barbarians, there's always seems to be 1-2 or 1-12. It's one or the other, and I can't explain it, but I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Okay, so let's get trade level 1. And we're 1 card away. We need 1 wheat for the settlement. So instead, I'm going to be a little unorthodox, per usual. And I'm going to build 2 roads this way. And now I have the option of building on either the 810 with the wheat port, which is highly desirable, or the 4 with the 3-for-1 port. We do get an ore, so that's going to possibly build another night later on. We're still going to need that 8 wheat to be rolled. Hannah B says, I want to drive in a Mustang. Yeah, it's totally doable. Just you gotta find someone who has one. You gotta buy one yourself. The one I bought, it's really old. It was really cheap, but it still runs. It still drives pretty well. And it's a stick shift. My favorite way to drive a car with a manual transmission. I don't know. There's just some innate fun that I can't get away from. I think I'm gonna drive a stick shift manual car for as long as I can. And look at that diplomat. Fishhook rips one of my roads off the board, builds a road of his own and a settlement on the 912 with the 3-for-1 port. And there goes the 2. So after barbarians invade, we got the 2. Beforehand, we got the 12. Okay, so man. So I gotta rebuild the road and then build the settlement, or just build the settlement for now on the 3-for-1 port. Where's that bishop going? Ooh, okay. Okay. Whew. For a second, I thought it was going on the 6, but it went on the 5 because, of course, Nikki Lou and Fishhook both have science bonus. And 10. Okay, I have 5 cards. I need an 8 to be rolled, but I have not seen heads nor tails of an 8, so I will go with this. Resource Monopoly. I suspect there is lumber out there, and there is. Alright, I will rebuild this road, and I will hope for no more diplomats in the near future. DS78 says, Yo Dupe, what up? What's going on, DS78? You'll get home in 30 minutes and can join next game if you need a player. Sweet. We will look for you for game 2 of this stream. And if so, if everybody in this... Ooh, look at this trade. What is the... Okay, a road and a settlement. Oh, okay. So that's why she was trading the paper. Okay, Saboteur does not affect me because I am still way behind in victory points. I'm at 3. DS78 says make that 20 minutes. Okay, no problem. We will. This is Greater Catan, so of course we're going to be playing for a little while. Perhaps 1 hour more, maybe more. Who knows? Greater Catan, anything could happen really. Metropolises could be stolen. Longest Road could be taken multiple times. Defender Catan victory points could be earned. all that stuff. So we'll find out. But yes, DS78, I'll definitely get you ready to join for the second game. And if everybody else in this game wants to play a second game, we'll have a 5-player game. Okay, there goes another 10. And I'm still just barely not built on the 10. And my 8 still refuses to be rolled. Oh, actually it did get rolled one time. Huh. Let me roll it again. 6. I'll take the 6, but I wanted the 8. Okay. I do have... Well, let me not say that, because that would give it too much away. I'll do that. Is this a possibility? Okay, it is. We have counteroffer. Nope, I'm getting a 1-for-1 from James, so I'm gonna take that. And then, oh, actually, to be unorthodox. To be unorthodox, is it gonna work? 4 lumber for a paper, and I'm gonna get science bonus, so then I could get my wheat that way. Uh-oh, it just did a rejoin. Alright, the first bug of the game. Hopefully it doesn't have the same rejoin issues like last game, where I then couldn't do anything on my turn because it was lagging out so bad. Hannah B says, Mustang and a passionate Catan player is a rare combo, I would imagine. Yeah, I could see that. I could see most Catan players, I don't know, not being into muscle cars and whatnot that much. Just more on the game side of things. Okay, I passed my turn. And should be Nikki loose. Okay, so she rolled, so it worked. Okay, good. And hopefully no more rejoins. Okay, good. Alright, I think we're back in business. Yeah, sorry for that rejoin. Sometimes the Catan servers, they're just out to get me, I think, really. And it seems like I'm the only one having issues. Like in that last game we had where I had a bunch of rejoin issues. Road building. Bam, road for the build on the 3-6, and then a ship to discover a 5 ore. Very nice turn. Okay, fishhook will move Le Robber. Fishhook has 4 progress cards, so they could be having a very hot turn this turn. Spy, okay. But yeah, Hannah BB, do you wish to own a Mustang one day, or do you just simply wish to drive a Mustang someday? Because I have an older one, but the newer ones are a million light years ahead of what my old one is. They have like twice as much power. They're way nicer on the inside. They have like an actual USB port. I think you can connect your phone to Bluetooth in the new ones. Whereas my old one, get this, wait for it, I have a CD player. I cannot connect my phone whatsoever to the old Mustang to play my music. I have one CD player, and I have a couple CDs that I can put in and listen to music, or I can just listen to the engine as it makes its loud V8 noises. Okay, another science bonus. I'm actually gonna take another one of those. Okay. So yeah, science bonus is definitely helping out here. So yeah, definitely a settlement if I can swing it in these next few turns. Of course, I do have to reactivate my knight. Maybe even build a second knight, because people could start building more cities soon. Nikki Lou says, what about radio? Yes, it does have a radio. Wait a minute, this is hot turn. Or this is hot trade. Oh, Fishhook got to it first. Yes, it does have a radio. And then it has like this different stereo head unit. So it has the radio, but then this portion of it flips down to reveal the CD slot. So yeah, radio and CD player. So really, at the forefront of new technologies, right? Okay, so actually, you know what? I want to be the defender of Catan. So check this out: 2 level 1 knights and 1 certain progress card up my sleeve, Smith. And now I know deserters will be played against me, but that's alright. Hopefully I can get off this Defender of Catan victory point before that deserter takes effect. And blue progress card just went out again. So we'll find out. We'll find out shortly. Hannah B says, I hate driving. LOL, I just want to be a passenger. Okay, I gotcha. And being a passenger in any Mustang is always a good time. And eventually, I drive an old Mustang, but eventually, of course, I want to drive a new one. But then there's other cars beyond Mustang, like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Aston Martins, Koenigseggs, Bugattis. What else? Porsches. All kinds of cars. That would be lots of fun to drive one day. Dun, 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 dun. Hannah B says, I have a Corolla 230k on her, but she has a CD port and Bluetooth capabilities. And you have called attention to the incredible reliability that is any Toyota car, pretty much. 230,000 miles on it. That's absolutely insane. Do you think that your Corolla will go to 300,000 miles without any issues? Or realistically, because I've heard tale of some of them going 400,000, even 500,000. Oh, kilometers. Okay, so 200. Again, my American brain and the different using miles and the different units of measurement. I can't think of I have to put it in miles to get some perspective. Okay, 142,000. Okay. So 142,000 miles. So do you think you will get to the equivalent of 200,000 miles? Whatever that would be in kilometers. Perhaps is that 380,000 kilometers? Or is that a little less, like 330? Something like that. But you do have a CD port and Bluetooth capabilities. So Bluetooth is just, when it came out, that was like the next big thing, the next big step. So now you don't really have to you can do it all hands-free, right? Or isn't there you just pair your phone up wirelessly and you're good to go. 1 card away. It always happens like that. 6 cards. Okay, I just have to pass. And wait for, okay, there it is. Victory. I held on to all 4 of my knight strength. Victory point for me. Along with the 9 being rolled, that will be a science bonus. I'll take one of those, and next turn should be a good turn. We'll see. We shall see. And look at Fishhook, already having longest road and challenging Nikki Lou for the 5 ore spot. But Nikki Lou says, no, I'm going to build this knight and use Smith to promote it to a level 2. So that way Fishhook can't promote one of his knights and move it over later and squash the level 1 knight. So now Fishhook is going to not be able to get to that 5 ore spot. Because of course you can't build ships along the very edge of the board. So Nikki Lou has made sure that that 5 ore area is just for her. And there's 2 or more ore hexes beyond that. Imagine building on all of those and then getting mining from the green progress card stack. That is just amazing. Or will be. So yeah, Fishhook is going to have to change. Oh, okay. I'm not going to say anything, but I have a feeling I know what Fishhook's next strategy is going to be. Hannah BB says, yes sir, all wireless, and the most important feature is the heated seats. That's a necessity for me. What year is your Corolla? Because I would only imagine the newer Corollas have heated seats. That's awesome. I have never owned a car with heated seats. My mom owns one with heated seats, and it's kind of the best thing ever. 2014, okay. So you have a 2014 Corolla. Your trim level is probably higher, like it's probably not like a base model. It's probably, what are the trim levels on Corolla? Is it like XE, or I can't remember what the trim levels on Corollas are, but you probably have one that's pretty high up. Bluetooth heated seats. Do you have a heated steering wheel? Because I've heard some of the newer cars have heated steering wheels too. Oh, an LE. Yeah, okay, so LE. I gotcha. That's pretty cool. And I don't know if you still can, but I think Corollas used to always offer a stick shift option, but most people will buy a Corolla with an automatic, which makes sense because, you know, that's only one of the most popular cars ever sold. Nikki Lewis says my 2013 Volkswagen has heated seats too. And you're in Germany, so you have a German-built Volkswagen. So I wonder if those are better than, well, the Volkswagens we have here in America. Are they built in America and then sold here? Because I know Toyota does have some of their cars. They have plants over here, or factories over here in America, that build certain Toyota models, like the Camry, I think, maybe some other stuff. But what model Volkswagen do you have, Nikki Lou, with heated seats, and do you have the heated steering wheel, or did that kind of come out as an option later? Because my friend has a 2018 Dodge Charger with heated seats, a heated steering wheel. Actually, it can do either or. The seats, they can either be heated seats or they can be cooled seats. So that's even an evolution beyond just heated seats. And Hannah BB says no, the steering wheel is cold. Okay, I gotcha. So just heat from the seats in the winter then. Okay, so I have Alchemist, and you know what? Nikki Lou already has the Green Metropolis. Fishhook is at level 4 to challenge that. So instead of alchemisting a 6, I'm going to alchemist... Oh, actually, I'm going to alchemist an 8. Because I need wheat. Because if I alchemist the 6, I get a paper, but Fishhook also gets a paper. I'm not sure who I want to end up with the Green Metropolis already. You know, this early on in the game. Okay, so they took from science bonus, so now I will build on the 810 with the wheat port, and additionally I will 5. Okay, no, I could definitely use it. Could I? You know what, for now, let me activate a knight. Let me throw merchant out on brick. And then, 3 for 1 port. You know what? I'm just gonna match you guys at level 4 Green City Improvements. This is crazy how this early on we're already this high up in Green City Improvements. So the Metropolis game is going to be cutthroat. And everybody's trying to get over to those extra islands so far, so I'm going to have to cast off to this right island, which is so far pretty wide open. And then build on it as soon as possible. Because as soon as more than 5 numbers are discovered on these extra islands, there's already 3 discovered, so 2 more numbers to be discovered before numbers start getting ripped off the main island, so I gotta work on that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so... Oh, Hanabi also says, best is long summer road trips with AC blaring and heated seats on. I never considered that. So you have the cold air blowing on you, but you have the heat from your coming from the seats from your back. An interesting combination. I have heard of on summer days when you're driving, all the windows down and AC on. I've heard of that. Apparently that's like a cool mixture. Pun intended. Obviously. No, I just happened to realize it at the last second. Nikki Lou says, I have the Up! Exclamation point. Actually, I've heard of that. I know we don't have the Volkswagen Up! Exclamation point in the States, but I have heard of that one. Which is like the lowest level, so it doesn't have to have heated steering wheel. Heated seats was an extra, but I wanted them badly. Okay, so you could option in the heated seats on the lowest trim level. But is the Up still built in Germany? Like, is there like a newer version that has like even more features than your 2013 model? Because I think it was back in 2018, every car sold in America had to have a backup camera, as mandated by the government. And there goes the Deserter. I knew it was coming out, so James steals a level 2 knight from me. And presumably we'll get to place his own level 2 knight on the board. Yep. So now he is definitely going to be in contention for Defender of Catan. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, my turn. No Alchemist this time, so we'll roll an 11. Not bad. What is my next move here? Does anybody want, and I'm not sure, but I'll offer it, does anybody want lumber? Okay. Oh, we have a counter offer for wheat. Yes. Because we have irrigation, which will give us 2 additional wheat, which will allow us to go to our wheat port, do 2 wheat for a sheep, and then we'll build the settlement on the 341 port. And just like that, we have 2 ports and we have merchant. So we basically have 3 ports. And there goes the 7. Dun, 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 dun. Nikki Lou says AC and heated seats is such a waste of resources. I mean, I could see them being at the same time. I don't know. I guess it's either counterproductive or it puts you right at that perfect equilibrium of you kind of like maybe on the hot summer day the AC coming in is nice and cool, it makes you too cold, so you got to equal yourself out with the heated seats. But I mean, just having heated seats in general is nice. Both of my cars, well, the Mustang does have, they're technically leather seats. It's a 1995, but the leather it's either real leather or like kind of a faux leather. But of course it doesn't have heated seats. And my other car is a 2011 Honda Civic, which has cloth seats. And I don't know if any car with cloth seats can be heated. I've only heard of cars that have heated seats. The heated seats are leather. So when I knew when I got the Civic, there was no way, no chance that the cloth seats would be heated. But both cars are stick shift, and like I said, that's the most fun for me. Because driving to work every day, you gotta have a little excitement, right? You gotta have a um, little engagement. Plus, usually when you have a stick shift car, sometimes you might want to put a little bit louder of an exhaust to hear the engine more as you're shifting gears yourself. Okay, so. Oh, okay, interesting. So Fishhook is doing a little bit of a different strategy than I thought he would have. I see what he's doing, but I'm not. I'm just gonna wait to see how it all plays out. And my merchant gets stolen from me, and it will go on James's 9 wheat. So now they would trade wheat in at a 2-for-1 rate. Dun, 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 dun. Hannah BB says backup camera is the only reason I can park. Yeah, honestly, if you have a backup camera, going back to a car without one is gonna be tough because you can't see in that back area right behind the back of the car without one. Do I want this trade? That is a good trade. I'm gonna take it. But yeah, both my cars have no backup camera, so maybe I'll get a new one day with the backup camera, or a newer one. My turn. There goes an 8. Oh wow, now we're really close. Okay, so at this point, I'm so close. I'm gonna use Inventor, and this 3-ore desperately needs to be upgraded. And I'm going to upgrade it to... I'm going to upgrade it to a 5. Yeah. And I do have 8 cards. I'm so very close. 1 card away. So I will just build this here and pass the dice. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and Hannah BB says mine are cloth seats as well. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, so you have heated seats on your cloth seats, and that one ship I built allows the pirate ship to be placed in my area and a car to be stolen from me. I was debating on whether or not to build that ship, and then yeah. So there is that. And then the 3 gets rolled when I upgraded my 3 to a 5. No problem. Science bonus kicks in. Nikki Lewis says stick shift is the norm here. Everyone learns stick shift. I also have heard that about Germany. Is it not just Germany? It's a lot of European countries that everyone learns stick shift mostly. And isn't there a like 2 different driving tests when you first get your license, like one for just automatics and one for like another driver's license that says you can also drive a stick shift, like it's the more premium version of a license, if you will. Fishhook wants paper. Actually, Fishhook actually only has 1 card, but he is looking to probably get to that Green Metropolis, but I'm also in contention to take that Green Metropolis, so I want to see how it plays out. DS78 says, was that Bonanza? What do you mean by Bonanza? What is this Bonanza you speak of? Okay, back to me. Don't roll that 1 number game. And it's a 4, so we're good. And we get a crane. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've done it. The pirate ship did slow me down a little bit, but I have still managed, I think, 1, 2, 3, and we already have a paper. Yes, we did it. Right. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even look. Nicky Lou already took the Green Metropolis. It's all been for nothing. I'll do it anyway. So I have Crane. I will get to level 5 just for the progress cards. But I should have realized that... Okay, Nicky Lou, good job. You already got the Green Metropolis. I was one turn away from taking it, and now I have to wait a little while longer. So, new plan. We still have got time. We got plenty of time. No one is quite yet at 10 victory points, so no one's quite at that halfway mark, so we have plenty of time, not to worry. Okay, a 4th number was discovered, so one more number to be discovered before numbers start getting taken off the main island. DS78 says, focus on the game, dupe. You're absolutely right. You've said that to me before, and I've lost focus, but now my focus is honing back in. I know what needs to be done. I just got to see if the dice rolls will allow it. 5. Okay, very nice. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Nicky Lou said, I think it's a lot of countries where stick shift is the norm. Hannah BB says, what side do you drive on in Germany? Okay, talking to Nicky Lou. Nicky Lou says, no, stick shift is the normal license. Automatic would be an inferior license. Yes, that's what I think that's what I was trying to say. That's basically what I've heard. Because if you have an automatic license, you can only drive an automatic car. But if you have a stick shift license, you can drive either or. That's my understanding. I think is that correct? Alright, Robert getting chased away. Fishhook is at the quintessential double-digit 10 victory points and is now halfway there. It will go on the 10 lumber. So, Fishhook still has a nice lead on Longest Road, but I dare say that will be challenged for later in the game. Okay, Defender Catan victory point going to James, so he will go up to 8 victory points. And but he also rolled the 7, so we will see where that will go. Nicky Lou says, we drive on the right, only GB and some ex-British colonies drive on the left. Interesting. Oh yeah, DS78 is commenting on Nicky Lou's YouTube channel, which, if you all did not know, is live on YouTube with Catan gameplay and commentary. So if you would go to her channel and give her a subscribe, I think, if I remember correctly, it's Nicky Plays Catan with spaces in between each of those 3 words on her YouTube channel, and she'll one day become a rising force in Catan YouTube channels, Cities and Nights channels, if I would be so bold, and I suspect may even surpass me, because isn't there a lot of German Catan players out there? And they would subscribe to Nicky Lou because they would follow along with her videos because she speaks in German on those videos. So yeah, again, I always say I was hoping for more Cities and Nights YouTube channels, and now we have another one. Okay, so 6 gives me a lumber, and I was hoping for one of my numbers not to be rolled, but then they did, so I'll have to wait. Okay, there goes a 4. Hannah BB says, can you see on the screen how many of each progress card is left? Base Catan, you can see the number of development cards left. I know what you refer to. And let's see if we have it. I'm going to zoom way out. It looks like we don't have it in Cities and Knights, but when you if you tie for Defender of Catan, Hanabibi, and you're choosing a progress card from one of the three color stacks, it will tell you how many remains in each color stack at any given time once you're choosing that Defender Catan progress card as your victory reward. But it looks like on this board we don't see them. I thought they might have put them back in this section of the board that's below the board, off to the right of your city improvement layout. Because in base Catan, you're right, they do put the remaining number of development cards as a number in like a little pile on the table, on the virtual table. But that is not the case in Cities and Knights. Maybe it's because in Cities and Knights, when you use a progress card, it goes right back into the development or into the progress card stack of its color. Although someone did tell me one time that Constitution and Printer, the instant victory points, are only revealed one time and then they go away forever. But I've not been able to test that theory because I haven't played a game long enough where they resurfaced a second time. Okay, 7 barbarian strengths to 1 active knight, so I'm going to need to activate a knight. 11. Okay, I was hoping for the 8, but I will take an 11. 4 wheat for Fishhook. Maybe I could get a trade. I doubt it, but we'll try. I do have a 3-for-1 port though, so there is that. But let's see. Let's see if it's out there. Or if you don't want a brick, make me a counter offer. I would really like a singular wheat. And Fishhook will accept. So I will activate the knight. And this is going to be a bold move, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to use medicine, and I'm going to upgrade this city on the 548. And then I'll use engineer right behind that to get a city wall. Okay, now that I have 2 cities, I definitely have to think about getting off this main island. Because the 10 was already ripped off the board, so I've already lost 1 number. Oh, so DS78 says, I think they go back to a new deck when they are over with 1 color. Okay, so that makes sense. Like a discard pile kind of thing. And I guess the game waits for all of the progress cards that haven't been used yet to be drawn. Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. I'm going to take one of those. Now it looks like people are working on blue city improvements. Yep. Okay. So I'm still behind in last place, but there is always a chance, especially in Greater Catan, to make the epic comeback. I think honestly making the comeback is always fun, is always the most fun. Because if you can just stay just barely behind people in victory points, and then just slowly take this metropolis, take that metropolis, take Longish Road, take Defender Catan victory points, take a bunch of numbers off the main island in Greater Catan. Uh-oh. So Fishhook builds a ship towards the sheephex at the top of your screen and is going to take some number. We're about to find out what it's going to be. Okay, whew. It was the 6 off of the sheep, off of the wood port, the lumber port on the main island. For a second I thought it would be... I won't say it, I won't jinx it. I'm just going to wait and see how it plays out. Knight Strength is only at 5. Barbarian Strength is at 9. So, someone could be losing a city very soon. Very, very soon. Nikki Lou says, no, my 6, and your 6, and it's gone. And it's gone forever. And there goes a 9. Barbarians invade. Someone is losing a city, and it's going to be James. He will drop down to 7 victory points, but fear not, he has another city. And I have a science bonus. Oh, thank you. Okay. So yeah, no progress cards for me, so I'm going to hope to get one on my turn. Saboteur. I'm behind James in victory points, so I will not lose any of my cards. Alright, with this roll, it's going to be a 5, another 5, I'll take it. And with that, I will get to Blue City Improvements Level 1. Additionally, I will build a knight right here for very specific reasons. Also, I will activate it for very specific reasons and pass the dice. Alchemist. Uh-oh. What could it be? A 3. Science bonus. I call upon thee. Thank you very much. DS78 says, wasn't Bonanza Star Wars theme? I may have just been humming part of the Star Wars theme. Yes, possibly. But what is this? What is Bonanza? Is that your catchphrase? Because you used Bonanza earlier, but it did not have anything to do with Star Wars. It was referring to the Green Metropolis. And, what do we have here? We have a play for the Brickport. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Nikki Lou's going to be on her way to the 3 wheat hexes out towards the northeasternmost part of the board. Ooh, but 8 was rolled. Dun, 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 dun. Spy. Oh, never mind. I don't have any progress cards. I'm safe from Spy. Here we go. Another number is getting ripped off the main island. What's it going to be? It's a 3. Okay. So, we live to see another day with some of our numbers. Okay, so Fishhook's longest road is at 8. Nikki Lou's is at 7. Me and James's longest roads are at 5s. There goes a 7. Okay. So, longest road does not have to be taken just yet. But if Fishhook keeps expanding their victory points, then it's going to have to be something to consider. And if Fishhook connects up both the road systems, then that's going to be something to try to cut in half. Because that'll put them at like a 20 length road, longest road, or close to that. Bishop. Dang it, right on the 6 lumber. I get 1 wheat stolen from me. So, 8 barbarian strength, but I should be okay once I activate my other knight. Wedding, very nice. So James will be getting 4 cards. Interesting, very interesting. Also, James does have the politics bonus, so he is 4 coin away from the blue metropolis. Which would leave the yellow metropolis the only one to be conquered. Okay, it's my turn, and I'm going to roll a 2. Of all cards, I'm going to roll a 2. And with science bonus, what do I even want? I guess I'll take one of these. And Nikki Lou's going to take from science bonus. And James, I said it was very interesting that you had a wedding card because I also have a wedding card. And I'm about to get 6 cards total, 2 from each of you. Before I do that, I would like to chase away the pirate ship and place it. Well, actually, Nikki Lou and Fisher both have 2 cards. James has 9. So I'm going to get a card from James, if I may be so bold. And I'll place it right here for ultimate strategy purposes. And let's see what this wedding has to offer. I think that Fishhook only has 2 brick. Yep, from the 2 that just got rolled. Which was lucky that Fishhook got cards at all because he was down to 0 cards when James weddinged him. But then, okay, wow. Okay, I have a very, very good diverse list of cards in my hand. So I'm going to build Blue City Improvements Level 2. I will build a ship and discover... Okay, what to rip off the main island? I'm going to take... Oh, this is perfect. It's perfect, really. I'm going to take the 11 off. And then I'm going to use Inventor to immediately upgrade the 11 to... Wait for it. A 9. So now we have a 9. Additionally, I will build a ship over here to the Sheep Hex. And then I will rip off the main island. The 5 of the... I'm going to go with the 6. Yeah, the 6. Yep. And then I will activate this knight. Then beyond that, I'm in a very good position here. I will reactivate this knight. And I think that's all I want to do. Yeah, I'm going to go with that for now. So very nice turn. Thank you guys for supporting my wedding play and giving me lots of cards. Well, you kind of had to. You were kind of forced to. But now I feel I am back in business. I still only have 7 victory points, but I feel like I have some more momentum behind me now that I can build on this 9-6. There goes an 8. I will take that for sure. Also, I basically gave Fishhook double 11, so anytime an 11 gets rolled, he's going to get 6 wheat. So we're going to see how that plays out. So far, I have lost 3 of my numbers on the main island. So that we're going to see how that's going to play out for us. I really got to get on this 9-6 now. Diplomat, don't do it. Will he do it? Oh, he's going to move one of his own ships. Uh-oh. Is he going for the 3-9 or something more? DS78 says should have invented the 5. I was thinking about it. I really was. But I have a little bit of a longer term plan here. Okay, there goes a 6. I shall take one of these. There is a plan. There is a method to the madness. DS78 says you already get a free card every time a 9 is rolled due to Aqueduct. That is true. But consider this. You really, in Greater Catan, you really want to get off the main island, because once all these numbers get ripped away, you got to go build on some other numbers. So that's why I must go build, bring a 9 and a 6 over, and build on that, and then set myself up for the late game phase. Because without building on the extra islands in Greater Catan, you'll be severely lacking in production in the late game phase. And James builds on the Brickport to cut off Nicky Lou's road system there, but Nicky Lou still has the ship out there. But because I moved the pirate ship, she can't move it, although she can expand upon that ship by building a ship pointing to the desert, so there is that option. I was trying to avoid talking about the 7, and the 7 gets rolled anyways. So, can I still build the thing? Possibly. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. The 7s always come at the worst time. So, Robber, where will you go? Fishhook still has a strong lead, plus has Merchant on the 11, so I'm going to shut that down. And I will grab an ore from him. Interesting. I also have Spy, so Fishhook, what are you hiding from me? Your 4 progress cards. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I think I'm going to take one of these, and I will be using that very, very shortly. So I thank you very much for that one, Fishhook. I will trade in two wheat for a sheep. The settlement will go on the 6-9 spot, and then road building will come out to play. And DS78, the long-term strategy was to leave the 5 just to be able to take it later on. And there it is. So now I have the 5 over on the lumber spot. And then let's see what this is going to be. Oh, I took Longest Road. I didn't even think I was going to take it that soon. I could take another 5. Which is... oh, the 10. Oh, the 4. Ooh, the 4. Curious. Yeah, let me take this 4. Now we have a host of good numbers over there. Additionally, I will play Mining. I should get 6 ore from 3 of my hexes. And then I will build level 2. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm trying to do a bank trade. So 3 ore for a cloth. I already have one in my hand, so I'll get level 2 Yellow City improvements. And now I shall pass. Alright, so I pulled Fishhook down at a double-digit victory points with that Longest Road steal. I wasn't even expecting to take Longest Road that early on, but I just barely have it at 9. Of course, it will get stolen away again, but I'm looking ahead to future endeavors right now. Master Merchant, presumably going to be played on me. Yep, everybody else is at 9, so Nicky Lou is definitely stealing from me. I did steal her 4 off the main island, so there is that. She builds the city on the 5-10. Okay, so she doesn't have any blue city improvements, but that could be about to change. Well, actually, 8 was good. 8 got rolled, so she definitely has coin. DS78 says all in on the cloth metropolis, city on the 6-9. Yep, that's the plan. And thankfully it worked out. I was able to rip the 5 off the main island as well. So yes, we have options. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, science bonus is so critical, because now I only have 3 numbers left on the main island, and I built on 2 on this right island. And hopefully I'll build on more, but you see just how crucial science bonus is at this halfway point in the game. Because your production actually decreases as you steal numbers off the main island. Because then you steal them over to the new island, but then you gotta go build on them. Okay. Nicky Lou ties me at 10 victory points. Earlier, it seemed like Fishhook had a good lead early on in the first part of this game, but now everybody's kind of neck and neck. The playing field has been equalized once again. Okie dokie. So now it's a mad rush for the blue metropolis, and it's a mad rush for the yellow metropolis. 3 lumber for an ore. I'll take it, but what is James's? Is he doing a sneaky play here? He does have 4 progress cards. Builds the city on the 4-9-10. Puts him up to 10 victory points. Saboteur? Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay, so I'll do all that. Okay, now it's my turn. Roll dice for the 9. All these 9s have just got rolled, and I did not have a city on the 9. But that's about to change with medicine, but think of all the coin I could have gotten. Okay, medicine. City on 6-9. And yeah, I think that's all I want to do for now.
Alright, I gotta roll out.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back.
Alright, see ya.
You gonna be here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make the egg thing when I get back.
Okay. Alright, so next move, build the settlement on the 4-5-9. Barbarian Strength is at 11. Luckily I have 3 knights activated. Nicky Lou has 3, Fishhook has 2, James has 2. So, okay, it's gonna be very close. We'll see what happens with that. It's another good game. That's all I can say. It's another close, tight-knit game. Mining 6 ore for Nicky Lou. So I did mining earlier, and I got 6 ore of my own. Let's see what she does. She has the ore port, so I can only 3-for-1 my ore. She can 2-for-1 her ore. Builds a knight. To possibly chase away the pirate ship later on. But barbarians are about to invade. So even if she activates it, barbarians will just deactivate it soon. Level 2 blue city improvements. Okay, and we'll pass. Fishhook, what is your game plan? 7. With barbarian invasion. Defeat. Do they both? I think Fishhook and James tied for knight strength at 2. And they had the least amount of knights built towards barbarian strength. So yep, they both burn a city. So Fishhook goes down to 8. James will go back down to 9. Fishhook burns the city on the 11-11 blank ore spot. So no more 6 wheat, but it'll still be 4 wheat, which is still formidable. And then James burns the city on the 4-9-10. And plus it's a 7, so he has to burn cards after that. Wow, what a roll. What a dice roll. To pull people back down to victory points. It was so close to. Knight strength was at 10. Barbarian strength was just barely at 11. And okay. So Fishhook gets, yeah, 3-9 spot. Okay, science bonus. I choose you. Okay. Yep, we're very close here. Crane, what's it gonna be? Blue Metropolis for James. So even though he lost the city, he's gonna bounce back. He's gonna take one step back, but then 2 steps forward with the Blue Metropolis on the 8-10 city to go to 11 victory points, and we are tied for the lead. It's funny, on this city down at the bottom of the board, I have a blank lumber, a blank brick, and a 12 sheep. And the off chance a 12 get trolled, I'm getting cloth, so that's pretty cool. Watch that be the reason I get the yellow metropolis later on. That'd be hilarious. 9. Okay, now the coin's coming in. And 9 is very hot for James over here on the left side of the board with the wheat and the lumber. And oh yeah, I think that is possible. Let me go ahead first, do 2 wheat for the brick. The settlement will now go on the 459. And then commercial harbor, because I suspect everyone has commodities. So let's see what I get. I get a paper. There's the coin I was looking for. And lastly but not least, I will get another paper. Okay, so I can work with that. But I don't have trade bonus yet. I don't have merchant fleet either, so here goes alchemist. 3. Okay, take one of those. 15 cards for Nikki Lou, engineer. Okay, so she has 2 city walls, I have 2 city walls, Fishhook has 2 city walls, James has no city walls yet, but that could change. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a city on the 459. Nikki Lou already gets trade bonus. Okay. I'm at 12, but I feel like my lead will be taken here shortly. I only have longest road by 1 road. It's really not that big of a lead. And there goes Fishhook will time me, and we'll build another road to take longest road, and we'll discover a number to be stolen to be put on the lumber hex. What's it gonna be? An 11. Okay, whew. My 8 is still safe. I don't know for how much longer. Because that 4 that I stole, it wasn't one of my numbers. I was able to steal it from someone else. Oh, irrigation for Fishhook grabs 4 wheat. DS78 says 2 ships with that RB and then inventor. With that is RB robber. Brain power is slowing down on this side of the screen. RB. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Say no more. I'm up to speed with you. Let's see what James rolls. Alchemist. 9 with alchemist. Okay. All right. Okay, we're doing okay. Oh, we got 5 viewers. Very nice. And all right. I would love to have a merchant at this point, or sorry, not merchant, a medicine. Uh-oh, here goes medicine. What's going to be stolen? Okay, so my 9 gets downgraded to a 10, and now James has control of 3 9s. A 9 wheat, a 9 lumber, and a 9 ore, so And built re-upgrades the settlement to a city, so now it's on a 499 instead of a 4910. So anytime a 9 gets rolled, yeah, we're going to be in trouble. Fishhook has 13 victory points, but I feel like James has a little more momentum here with triple nines now. 12 victory points and Merchant. And has Metropolis to Fishhook and I's 0 Metropolises. Don't do... Okay, takes the paper, but... Yeah. Trade Monopoly. Okay. Science bonus acquired for James. Even this at this later point in the game, it's still a driving force. I roll. Oh, look at that! The inventor paid off. So thank you, James. I rolled 10, and now I do have inventor. So DS78. I think I just want to take a 9 back, to be honest, because the triple nines is just that's too scary. I couldn't live with myself if I don't take that 9 back. Why would I take Nikki's 3 sheep? A 3 is a 3. Yeah, she can alchemist a 3 sometimes, but I'd rather have a 9. Maybe I'll take a 5. Okay, so what I'm going to do is play road building. I'll place it here. Oh, I get to take numbers off the board. The only available option is this 10. And then let's take another number off the board. I end up taking longest road. What's it going to be? Ooh, okay. I could take the 8. But it's going to go on a brick. It's going to go on a brick. You know what? I'm going to take this other 8. Say goodbye. And say hello to the 8 brick, 10 brick. And with inventor, I will take... Yeah, I'm sorry. The triple nines is too powerful. I must have my 9 back. Additionally, I will grab the politics bonus. I will activate a knight. And what else do I want to do here? Yeah, I'll use merchant fleet. Whoops. I'm going to use it on ore. Now I trade in 2 ore for another wheat. I'll reactivate my other knight. And you know what? I'll do this for a sheep, and let's discover another number. The last number we can discover anyway, realistically, once we move our ship to that spot to discover that sheep X. 6, alright. Okay, pirate ship getting moved all the way over to my... Okay, so Nikki Lou does not want me discovering a number for that sheepex. Has a road building of her own. And... was that a settlement? The road building car is... Okay, no. Oh, steals my 8. I stole her 8. She steals my 8. So now my 8 wheat is in fact gone. I thought I was going to hang on for a little while longer, but not that much longer. Okay, so now she has a settlement on an 8-9 wheat. I'm getting no wheat production for the rest of the game. That's a sad thought right there. Yeah, wheat is... There's 4 wheat hexes on the main island, 3 on the left island, and that's it. There's absolutely no wheat on the right island. So yeah, it's definitely going to be harder to build cities now. Politics bonus for Nikki Lou. So we both have it, and we are hopefully going to be challenging James for that blue metropolis later on in the game. And that yellow metropolis is still up for grabs. Yeah, it's going to end up being a close game. Longest road is going to be it's going to change ownership a few times more. Diplomats. Okay, it's going to be one of Fishhook's roads. What will Fishhook roll? An 8. So my 8, oh, it was just stolen. So I'm going to take one of those. Politics bonus for Fishhook, so now everybody has it. Smith. Oh, so now he can get Mighty Knights. Very smart. And irrigation gives him the wheat he needs to activate all those knights. And basically be able to be first in line for Warlord. So he doesn't even need the wheat to activate the knights. So now he's already jumps to 7 knight strength and is first in line to get to Friend of Catan. 15 active knights, 12 barbarian strength. And on top of all that has merchant. Steals merchant from James. So now I'm tied with Fishhook at 12 instead of with James at 12 victory points. In the chat, Nikki Lou says, man, this game is taking forever. Hey, we wanted to play Greater Catan, and here we are. We are the leading player. Me and Fishhook are both 8 victory points away. Nikki Lou and James are 9 victory points away. So, yeah, we may have to kick it with just a first island game after this. Because this game, we've been on stream for an hour and 38. And we'll definitely go to like 2 hours at least. But I'm having fun. Every once in a while, a Greater Catan game is a lot of fun. Every stream, I think it'd be too much. I think it'd be overkill. Pesifes 333, if I'm saying that right, put an emoji. Not sure what that emoji means. It's like a person waving their hand, but on their shoulder it's like a circle with an arrow coming off of it. Is that like the symbol for male? I'm not sure what that's all about. Santriasis, again, my pronunciation is all over the page, but says hula man. Hula, if that's your version of hello. Hula hula. What do I want to do here? I'll take one of these. Oh, very nice. I have Deserter. And it will now be used. On Fishhook with his 7 knight strength, we got to pull him down. He'll probably give me a level 1 knight. So he'll go down to 6 knight strength. And I'm going to put... Ooh, you know what? I'm going to put that knight right here. And then I'm going to chase away the robber. And put it... Oh, you know what? This is a tough choice. I think I'll put it Man, I don't know. Let's try right here on Nikki Lou, because she's very close to another Metropolis. So if I can slow that down at all, I will do so. And then I'm going to move a ship. And we're going to take another number off the main island. It's going to be... Is it going to be a 3? There is a 5. There is that. But no one's really built on that. Well, yeah, I'll take the 5. Because it'll just get stolen later. So I'm going to take it for myself. I just barely don't have trade bonus. So I can't trade in 2 ore for the wheat that I need. Or 2 coin. I think I just have to pass the dice, really. I'm that close and I can't quite do it. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. And we'll wait. Fishhook says male symbol, yes. Okay, so that is what that symbol. But what is the male symbol next to the emoji person? What does it mean? Nikki Lou says we could also mix it up and play Seafarer scenario that doesn't have cities and nights. Oh, so you're saying we could play like Drought or Oasis, one of the scenarios that's not offered with cities and nights? That could be an option. Pesifest 333 says it's like hello. Okay, so hula. Hula is kind of like hello. Is that what language or what origin is that from? I was gonna say Hawaiian, but that's not right. Spy. Who's getting spied on? Okay, I think it wasn't me. I think we're okay. DS78 says nice. Another spy? Really? That's too powerful. And wedding. Okay, so I'll give up this. And then I'll give up this. Pestfest333 says, hey man, what expansion you recommend more? What you think is the best? Cities and Nights, final answer. I've only played a few games of Rise of the Inca. That's pretty fun, but Cities and Nights, Cities and Nights, Cities and Nights. And that will always be my final answer. Unless, of course, in the future there's some even better expansion that surpasses Cities and Nights. Nikki Lou has another mining at this point in the game. She had one earlier. So yeah, I was definitely right to shut her down, but now she's just run away with the game, it feels like. Challenging James for that 4 builds the settlement. Alright. The momentum has shifted. James says, everything I've got on the main island doesn't make any resources. Oh, James, yep, you're right. All of your settlements and cities on the main island are built on blank hexes. Wow, the main island. Look at the main island. There's a 2, 3, 3, 11, and 12, and that's it. Wow. Yikes. I'm holding on to that 4 brick, but... James says, I think spies shouldn't be allowed to steal spies. Yeah, that is an incredibly powerful play when you can do that. When you can spy on someone else's spy, and then because you also see what's in their hand, and then you could just use that spy again on them if you want something else they have in their hand. It's an incredible strategy to pull off. DS78 says long game, and you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but now it's getting very interesting here. 7 rats. I want production. I want resources. I want commodities. But I dare say, Fishhook's gonna get a blue. Well, Fishhooks might work on stealing the blue Metropolis from James, or Nikki Lou might. But Nikki Lou is very close to that yellow Metropolis. Closer than anyone else, and they'll put her up to 15. If Fishhook steals my longest road, he'll go up to 14. And wow. It's a good game, but I really have to focus in. A lot of strategizing is going to have to happen if I'm going to have a chance here to pull off a victory. Because of course, I would like to win just as much as anyone else. But it's going to take progress cards. I have a lot of city improvements, but I only have 2 progress cards, so I want many more progress cards if possible. I haven't got a whole lot of yellow progress cards. I've noticed that. It's mostly been green and blue. Fishhook builds a city on the 312. Okay, an 11. Oh, I don't have an 11. I do have science bonus. So I will take... it's tough. What do I take? Take one of those. And... yeah, I'm just going to need 9, 6s, 5s, 4s. Roll all of those. Because those are the only numbers I got at this point. Deserter being used on Fishhook, so Fishhook will... I used Deserter on him earlier. He's at 6 knights. Now he's down to 5 active knights. James goes up to 4 active knights, so James is very close to tying Fishhook and Nikki Lou for knight strength at the forefront for Defender of Catan. I'm at 3 knight strength. I could get to 4, and Bishop gets put on me and Fishhook. So we each get a card stolen from us. Okay, my turn. Let me roll something good, game. 2. Of all the things, it's a 2. That's hilarious. So I will take one of... take one of those. And now I have to hope that this wedding is going to be good for me. So I'm going to get 4 cards. 2 from Nikki Lou, 2 from Fishhook. And I need one specific card. We'll see if I get it. And I do. I do. That's perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to get the city on the 459. Barbarian strength is 15. Active knights are 19, so we're good on that. It's time to... yeah, I'm going to move this knight. Well, actually, hang on. Yeah, no, I'll move it over here. And then... is there anything else I want to do for now? No, that's going to be it. So I'm going to pass. Okay, so I am at 13. I'm tied with Fishhook and Nikki Lou. There goes a 6. That's good. That's a little bit of progress. But we need all the 6s that can possibly be rolled. Nikki Lou's up to 6 knight strength, so that could be... oh, now up to 7 knight strength. Okay, now it's up to Fishhook or James to build more knights. James is also at 6 knight strength. 12. My 12 gets rolled. It's amazing. Didn't I say earlier, wouldn't it be crazy if that helped me out in a crucial moment later in the game? And yes, 12. That was a good roll. Fishhook gets trade bonus. Okay, now it's getting cutthroat. Yellow Metropolis is the last one to take. Saboteur at the worst moment. Okay, what do I even want to get rid of? 4 cards? 1, 2... ay, ay, ay. Yep, I'll get rid of all those. Dang it. We were doing so well. Now we're down to 5 cards. 4. Oh, 4 is good. 4 is good. We haven't had 4 in a while. Yeah, 4's only gotten rolled 4 times. We need 4 to get rolled many, many more times. That would be very good for me. Okay, James promotes a knight. Now he's at 7 knight strength to tie Nicky Lou. This is good. And goes up to 8 knight strength, so James is going to probably get Defender of Catan, which is the best scenario to not have any one player get too powerful. So James will probably go to 12 victory points instead of Nicky Lou going to 14. Alright, very good game, very good game. Okay, road going out. Oh, he's going to try to build some more on that left island. Alrighty. Diplomats. One of my ships gets ripped off the board, but I still barely have longish road. Roll dice. And it's not barbarians. It's a 6. Okay, we are positively in business here. Okay, so first order of business. Spy. Nicky Lou, what do you have? Wow, that is a good setup. Merchant, I will take that. Additionally, I'm going to resource monopoly sheep because I know it's out there. And there was 2, so I'll take that. I will go to Yellow City Improvements level 3. And is it possible? I think it is. Zeroing in. I'm going to place the merchant on the sheep hex, and I think we've done it. I will trade in 2 coin for a cloth and 2 sheep for a cloth, and the yellow metropolis is just barely mine. Metropolis obtained. Let's go to 16 victory points. We're 4 away, but we're not quite there yet. Additionally, I will use 2 sheep for a lumber. And if I can't build ships, then I will build roads. And then, oh, I'll build my 3rd and final city wall. And then I'll end my turn. Okay, 4 victory points away. But now the trick is to hold on to the yellow metropolis. So that 12 earlier did help out. That was actually critical in helping me to build the yellow metropolis. So now all the metropolises are out on the board. The blue one can be stolen and the yellow one can be stolen. So now we just have to see how much longer we can go in this game and hold on to it. Also, barbarians did not invade. I was really hoping they would, but they have not invaded yet. Fishhook, bring them in. A 4 Fishhook will not bring them in, but that's okay. James is still at 8 knight strength. And we wait, restless, waiting to see how it will play out. Diplomats, presumably, yep, my road will get ripped off the board. I'll go back to 11 length road. Master merchants, yikes. And yep, my cloth gets stolen away. Resource monopoly. And then there's mining. Okay, so Fishhook gets 4 ore off the mining. I'd prefer to have the mining. Oh, he builds a settlement on the 3-4-11. Goes to 13 victory points. And it also gets that settlement up to a city in the same turn. There goes a 5 with no barbarian advancement. It's crazy. It's crazy what's happening on this board. But my turn will be next, and there's no way I can take Defender of Catan, so I will probably, hopefully, usher the knights in before it gets back to Nikki Lou. It's so close right now. Her 7 knight strength to James's 8. Okay. Additionally, I have the Alchemist. And I am going to... What to roll? Honestly, I don't know. I know what it is. I'm going to Alchemist a 4, because that gives me 5 cards. And a green dice roll. Very nice. Nikki Lou has to give up a progress card because she has 5. James has 4. Fisher gets 2, and I have 4. Okay, now I will. If I build a road there. No, I can't quite do it. I'm just gonna keep extending out my longest road. Oh, merchant fleet will be used on brick. Now I trade in 2 brick for another lumber. And sheep on merchant, or merchant on sheep, will be used to trade in 2 sheep for another lumber. So there's another road, so I'm at 14 length. And I will pass. Just set myself up for future turns. 6. And my 6 is shut down. Okay, Barbarians invaded. Finally. Defender Catan victory point to James. And I'll take one of those. DS78 says, watch out for blue taking longest road. Yeah, so you're saying if blue connects up both of their road systems, right? And he only needs 1, 2, 3, 4 roads to do that. And we'll go to an insane amount of roads. So yeah, I have foreseen that happening. Engineer. Yeah, even though I have the lead, I feel like it's a fragile lead. It could easily be stolen. DS78 says he only needs to move 1 ship and build another. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yep, that is another possibility. 12. Yeah, DS78, I see what you mean. Yep. No, DS78. It is true, just in a different way. But I won't say it just in case. I don't want to jinx it. Okay, of all things, a 12 got rolled, so that's good for us. Irrigation, very nice. So Fishhook will probably reactivate the knights. Yep. Go back up to 6 knight strength. Yeah. Yep. DS78, you're right. Yep. I am. I'm on the same page with you. Okay. So barbarians are back at their starting spot. And I've got some work to do here, but I know what needs to be done. Yep, DS78, You're saying all the right things. There goes an 8, something of which I don't have, so I will get rid of... Ooh, that's tough. See, I need this one just in case. Ay, ay, ay. I'm actually going to get rid of that one, and it pains me to do so, but I need that other one, which haven't been able to use for most of the game, but it could really come into effect here. So just in case. And science bonus will allow me to grab... I'll take one of these. Crane. Okay, level 4 green city improvements, that's fine. That's fine. I was worried James was going to start on his path for yellow city improvements beyond level 1. Warlord will activate all of knights in one single swoop and will go back up to 8 knight strength and has road building. Uh-oh, so he's in contention now because he'll go up to a 9 length road potentially. DS78 says everybody should get 2 victory points for longest game ever. Yeah, that should take effect. Man, we're going at 20 victory points. We're 2 hours into the stream. Everybody should start off with 2 extra victory points for the next game. Okay, it is my turn. And I have Alchemist, so... Oof, what should be done here? Oh, I think this will allow me to do it. Watch this. Let's see if it works. I have a feeling that alchemisting a 9 is going to be the best case scenario. So I get 2 ore and 2 coin. And the reason I did that is because I have medicine in my hand, which I will also be using. But first, let me use... What to do here? I'm going to use Deserter on Fishhook because James cannot get the green Metropolis. He's nowhere near taking the yellow Metropolis from me. So I think making sure Fishhook can't get another Defender Catan victory point is more important because Fishhook can get that yellow Metropolis or steal it a lot easier than James can. And now I am going to... If what I'm thinking through can actually work, I'm going to trade 2 coin that I got off the 9 for a lumber. Yeah, it can work, and then I will build a settlement on the 5, and I have the medicine I've been wanting to use, so I'll trade 2 cloth for a wheat. And then I'll use medicine because in Greater Catan you have way more cities than just 4. So I get the city as well. So now I go up to 18 victory points. Because you have, I have 3 more cities in reserve. Because in the Greater Catan scenario of Cities and Knights, you get up to 8 cities to build, I believe. Or is it 7? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the board, so it's 7 then. If I have 3 in reserve. The point is you get more than just 4. Uh-oh, Nikki Lou just double spied. Do you assume? Yeah, so yeah, do you assume I do have more cities? Nikki Lou beats James to that 10 lumber spot, places a settlement on there, but James was able to get up to a 10 length road. Nikki Lou has a 7 length road, but also if Nikki Lou connects up their longest road system before Fishhook does, they will take longest road. So I have it now. but it's gonna get stolen. I have no doubt of that, one way or another. I just have to keep building things in the meantime. And has a medicine, upgrades that settlement to a city. Nikilu's at 15. Yikes. See, it's the game is still very, very close. Very, very close. Anything could happen. How many dice rolls have we had in this Greater Catan game? 96 dice rolls. But now we're getting close. We're getting into the end game phase here. Okay, Fishhook, what will you roll? 10. I do not have, but I will take... Yeah, I'll take one of those. Wow. 10 was very good for Nicky Lou and James. Where's the other 10? Oh, it's over by me, but I haven't built on it yet. The 10 brick. Fishhook does have 16 cards, so we're going to find out what their game plan is here. They want coin. Are they perhaps close to level 4 Blue City improvements? There goes the knight. Okay, uh-oh, there goes a road, there goes a second road. Okay, 2 more roads and Fishhook has the longest road. And gets level 4 Yellow City improvements. Fishhook is 5 cloth away. So now we're going to have to keep a close eye on that. Because Fishhook could, with some more 6s and 4s, will steal my Yellow Metropolis, and then I will probably have no chance of winning. Because once that gets taken away, my longest road will go back down to 14 victory points. And I'll really be in trouble. James says, I couldn't even imagine how long a 6-player Greater Catan game would take. I can't either. Maybe like 4 hours, possibly. Because probably, I think the board is probably even bigger on a 6-player game of Greater Catan. So yeah, that would be that would definitely have to be the only game of the stream if I were to stream a game of that. That's why you definitely need a round timer sometimes, like if you're playing an auto match. 6, and it is open for business. And okay. First order of business is to trade Monopoly the Cloth. Because I know it's out there. And then I will activate this knight. And then I will pass. 10. Uh-oh. Now it's happening. So I'm going to take one of these. James still is in the lead for Knight Strength. Nicky Lewis says, it's killing me how you're always talking about keeping close eyes on people while you were in the commanding lead. Maybe it's like subconsciously I'm using it as like a diversion tactic to keep all the attention off of me, even though it's probably not, with me being, like you said, way in the lead. Um, I guess it's just another strategy to downplay how well I'm doing and upplay how well others are doing at any given turn. So that way, it maybe influences the other players to shut other people down besides me. I think I just like to keep a close eye on all aspects of the game, so I can, and I have to talk it out loud so I can figure out the best way to strategize at all parts of the game. But you are right, Nikki Lou. I do have a very commanding lead, and there is no doubt about that. I'm 2 victory points away from winning. But basically, what I'm saying is, it's going to be hard for me to get those because I have to get. I'm only going to get them via settlements and cities at this point. And I feel that my production is kind of low because I have 2 4s, a 5, a 6, and a 9, and that's it. I have a 12, and all my numbers have been stolen. All the rest of them off the main island, or I have moved them over. Nikki Lou says it's working since Yellow robbed me and not you. Oh, okay, so the robber went off my 6 sheep and it went to your 10 ore. Oh, but now it's back to the 4 sheep. And Fishhook is now moving the robber around and by chasing away with knights, and I'm getting stolen from like crazy. Right back on the 6 sheep. But yeah, Nikki Lou said it's working, and you're right. Sometimes this is another strategy of the game. And why not use all the strategies in my repertoire to influence the game in any way to further benefit my possible victory? As Fishhook is about to take Longest Road, is 1 road away. So yeah, actually what I'm saying is actually coming to fruition like I foresaw. Fishhook will take Longest Road, pull me down to 16, boost him ahead to 16. James says, sorry for taking ages, was away for a second. No problem. Honestly, I didn't even notice. Because we're so far into this game overall that I'm just like, man, this is a long game, like you guys have been saying. 6 gets rolled. And once again, my 6 is shut down. The progress car production is lacking for me right now. And so Nikki Lou built up to 8 knight strength. James is at 8. So we're going to see if James builds 1 more knight if possible. To go to take Defender of Catan. I do not have the sheep to trade you. Yeah. So if Fishhook takes Longest Road, he'll go to 16. If he takes my Yellow Metropolis, he'll go to 18. But even if he takes Longest Road, Nikki Lou could also take Longest Road. Okay, I'm gonna roll 6 again, and that should be a tying. Yep. So tied for Defender of Catan. Nikki Lou and James will each get a progress card of their choice. And I'll get a science bonus. So I will take one of those. I'll reactivate this knight. And I will wait. So those 2 6s, I missed out on 2 cloth. So Fishhook could be getting a lot closer to taking my Yellow Metropolis. Nikki Lou says, Dupinair, the only name I can think of with HLN is Helen. I will tell you my name is not Helen, but good guess with those 3 letters. But tell another letter, please. I will tell you at the end of the stream, not at any middle point. So you will just have to wait. Uh-oh. I gotta get rid of these. Yeah, let me get rid of those. Yikes. Yeah, my production has severely declined. Are we past 100 turns? We're at 104 turns. But yeah, if you remind me at the end of this stream, I will tell you another letter. And just don't forget it. Hey, I might forget. So you'll have to remind me. That'll be up to you. Because if I forget to end the stream, then I forgot. And then you won't get a letter this stream. So then you have to wait till next stream. Okay, Nikki Lou builds a road and has road building. And longest road has finally been taken away from me. I've been dethroned. And she's up to 17 victory points. But Fishhook is one road away. And once he builds longest road, he'll be up to like, I don't even know how many roads he's going to have. There goes another 6. Bishop. Uh-oh. Where is it going? Yep. I had a feeling it was going right there. And I get a cloth stolen from me. Uh-oh. Here it goes. I have a feeling it's happening. I think my yellow metropolis. Yep. My yellow metropolis is officially stolen. I was trying to build a level 5. And I could not. So I'm dropping down to 14 victory points. Fishhook goes up. Oh no. Oh no. Fishhook needs to build a single road to win the... Wait, never mind. He's only at 16. Whew. Never mind. We're good. For a second, I thought he went up to 18 victory points. Okay. Whew. I thought he was one road away from winning the game. But look at that. I was at 18. Now I'm back down to 14. Nikki Lou now has the lead at 17, but as soon as Fishhook takes longest road, he'll be at 18. Well, cloth is no longer useful to me anymore. Okay. I just need more of my numbers to get rolled, honestly. DS78 says, "Hey dupe, what's up?" Also, DS78, I know this game has been going a while, but are you still looking to play a game with us after this game? Oh, you still up for another game? Yeah, yes. So after this game, I'll play one more game on stream. It'll probably be just on, well, we'll decide. It'll either be on the first Island Cities and Nights, or Nikki Lou did suggest play just Seafarers with no Cities and Nights on one of the special Seafarer scenarios that is not available in Cities and Nights with Seafarers, like Droughts or Oasis, because those can be pretty fun. Oh yeah, James says, "Geez, what a road." Yep. Nikki Lou taking longest road earlier. And James builds a knight to foresee cutting up Fishhook's longest road. So we'll see how that plays out. There goes a 9. Okay, now... And James did max out the blue metropolis, so all the metropolises have been maxed out. So now we have to find more creative ways to win. What to do here? I'm going to use Deserter. And I'm going to use it on Fishhook, because I think he's the closest to getting Defender Catan at this point, because he was able to activate all of his knights. So he'll get rid of the level 1 knight. He still has 2 mighty knights, so now I'm going to use Saboteur. Make them get rid of some more cards. James says the knight will probably be displaced, though. Yes, he can just, as soon as he builds one road here, he can move his mighty knight and squash your level 1 knight, James. Which is kind of inevitable. So that's why I used Defender or Deserter on him. And then additionally, what do I want to do here? I'm going to trade in 2 paper for a brick, 2 coin for a wheat. And then I will build a road. I will reactivate let me reactivate this knight, and then I'll pass. 2 of all things, it's a 2. But we do have Alchemist. Okay, Nikki Lou builds a road off of her desert sheep area, and is she looking to also cut up Fishhook's potential longest road? Oh, uses Diplomat to get rid of one of his roads, so now he has to build 2 roads to connect up. And she moves. Is that a Mighty Knight? Okay, now this just got a whole lot more interesting. So now Fishhook cannot easily take longest road, because he could squash James's level 1 knight with a Mighty Knight as soon as he builds 2 roads up to it. But he can't get rid of that Nikki Lou's level 3 Mighty Knight unless he has Intrigue. Very, very interesting sequence of events. Irrigation, that's 6 wheat for Nikki Lou, and is going to steal my merchant. Okay, she's at 18 victory points. Thankfully, she already has longest road, so she can't take it. There goes a city. She's at 19 victory points. Just please don't have Warlord, and we'll be okay. Okay, so she does activate both Mighty Knights. Wow, what a game we're having. An 11, of all things. Let me take one of those. Wow, what a game. That's all I can say. And it's always longest road. It always seems to come down to longest road, no matter how long of a game you play. I do have... I could potentially have a chance to steal longest road. Fishhook builds another road to go to 12. DS78, you're right. Fishhook builds to 13 roads. Okay. There goes a 7. James says, at least I'm drawed last with dupe. LOL. Yeah, we're both at 13, bringing up the rear. But as soon as one of you or I gets merchant... Actually, James, you need to get another Defender Catan victory point. You need to lock those down. But it is hard with these other players and their Mighty Knights. Although James does have... Actually, James does have 2 level 3 Mighty Knights, so that is good. There is hope. He'll take Nikki Lou's 1 progress card. Man, it's so close. Okay, now everybody's at 6 knight strength. Oh, James is back up to 8 knight strength. Perfect. So we're back in business on that. As long as we can prevent Nikki Lou from getting Defender of Catan, we'll be in good shape. And now I have Alchemist, so I am going to use it to Alchemist a 4, because I have to try to take longest road. I'll advance Barbarians. I was hoping to get a progress card. So I will. How many night strength? 22. Perfect. So I'm gonna chase away the pirate ship. I'm gonna put it right here. And I'll get a paper. Doesn't do me much use, but instead, yeah, I think I kind of have to go for. Yeah, pretty much. There's 16. I really need lumber. So, other players, will you help me steal Longest Road from Nicky Lou? I really need lumber in order to do so. Okay. What about commodities? I could trade them in at a 2-for-1 rate. Wow, it's a close game here. Okay, so I'll get the paper from Fishhook, and I'll put that paper to good use. And how many more roads do I have to build? I have 2 roads that I can build. So I'll go to 17. Okay, so I got it. I do. Wait a minute, I don't have merchant on sheep. Uh-oh. I'm tied. Okay. I need a cloth, if that's out there, so I can trade in for 1 more road or ship. We have a counteroffer from James. Oh, there's the lumber. Perfect. Okay, I have 1 more road to build. Actually, I'm going to build a ship because I have plenty of those. Okay, so now I have an 18 length road. And that's all I can do. I barely have it from Nicky Lou. So she's back down to 17 victory points. But she could easily take it right back. It's very hard to say. There goes an 8. Her 8 is shut down. Where's the other 8? Okay, over by me. Yikes. Oh, it's so close. It's very, very close. Okay, I have 1 road and 8 ships to build. Nicky Lou's at 10 active knights, so she will get a Defender of Catan victory point. Most likely. We'll see. We shall see. We'll see what Fishhook rolls. Yeah, Nicky Lou, I'm sorry to call you out, but you're just doing this well. You're doing so good that I have to use every strategy in the book to try to hold you back a little bit longer so I can catch up. There goes a 10. Wow, look at all those cards. Okay, so I'll take another one of those. 25 Knight Strength and 19 Barbarians. Fishhook builds a settlement to go to 17 victory points. Okay, 17, 17, 15, 13. James will roll. Will he advance Barbarians, or will they hold off for 1 more turn? Nicky Lou says it's an up and down with everyone, but yellow is pretty much even. Yep. It always seems to happen at this late in the game, with a lot of really good players realizing all the different strategies that they can do, so they can cause all these up and downs to happen. That's what makes these nights so exciting. Three, Perfect. James says, sorry rejoining, no worries. Bad connection, I gotcha. There's the dice roll, it's a 3. And he will advance Barbarians just before he can reactivate his other level 2 knight. Nicky Lou goes to 18 victory points. And are we in the final stages of this game finally? Or can we drag it out a little while longer? James is able to build a city to go to 14. Wow. Fishhook is getting close, but I still I don't think he's going to be able, unless he gets an intrigue. I don't think he's going to be able to reconnect or connect up his 2 road systems. 6, okay. With that 6 in mind, I shall. Man, we're so very close. I could build the settlement, but it's always longest road, like we always say. So I'm gonna do 2 cloth for a lumber, and I am going to build 3 glorious ships. And hopefully that's just barely what needs to be done to keep this game going a little while longer. And I'll pass it off to Nicky Lou. A 4, very good for us. Okay, so Nicky Lou has 16 cards. Can she build 5 ships to win the game? Because I feel like if I only built 2 instead of 3, then oh, she builds a city to go to 19. She might not even need longest road. DS78 says that's a game. Wow. It all comes down to this, doesn't it? Is she going to build another city? She builds a knight. Okay, I think we have one more round of turns. One more shot here. Wow, it's so close. So Nicky Lou gets back up to 19 without longest road. Okay, she's activating some knights. Oh, she might just, all she might need to do is get Defender Catan victory point one more time to get the win that way. 10. 10, 10, 10. Okay, so I will take one of these. Alright, Fishhook, what can you do here? Can you make it happen? So Fishhook has to get rid of James's knight and Nicky Lou's knight. I guess maybe just go for Defender of Catan. Fishhook says, this is it, GG. Nicky Lou says, I can't add onto my road. If you examine closely, you will see. So Nicky Lou has 2 roads and 5 ships available to be built. Fishhook goes back up to 6 knights. DS78 says, hey man, I'm done for now. See you next time. Alright, DS78, thanks for tuning in to the stream. Sorry this game took so long. I didn't anticipate it taking, we're now at 2.5 hours. But definitely next stream I'll look out for you so you can join in a game with us. There goes a 7. And James has to burn cards at this late point in the game. DS78 says it's cool. Yeah, thank you for hanging out with us the whole time watching though. We'll get you in next game and because you're also really good at Catan. If I remember correctly, you beat us that last game of the stream you were in, that you were playing in, like easily. So always good to have lots of good competition in Cities and Knights. Mining, look at all that ore. 6 ore for James. Nikki Lou says, I have the material, but the ends of my roads are blocked by the edge of the map and yellow's settlement. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yes, yes. So, James's his settlement is crucial in keeping your longest road, or your road not too long. I'm gonna roll. I roll a 2 out of all things. Merchant. What shall I desire? I'm thinking about. Well, actually, what do I have? Oh, okay, I do have that. Take one of those. And I will use merchant. I will put it on the brick. And that will pull Nikki Lou back down to 18 victory points. I will then build the settlement on the 5-6. 22 barbarian strength, yikes. With that in mind, ooh, it's tough. It's very tough. But I'm going to pass and see what happens. 11 and barbarians advance. I'm going to take one of these. DS78 says I want to see Nikki win. She played really good. Yeah, made a epic comeback to surpass Fishhook and then surpass me. Even take my longest road for a little while. James says Nikki Lou just try and build a city on the 3 wood. Oh, okay, yeah, they go up to 19, and then if she gets merchant again, she'll be at 20. Yeah, so that was crucial that I stole merchant from her, but she could always have another one in her hand. Somehow I managed. I was back at 13. Oh, she has merchant, so she says it's GG, so it must be GG. 10 cards. Man, I was gonna build another settlement and go to 18, but I got pulled back down to 16. And here to go. Oh, ship and settlement for the victory. And there it is. Nikki Lou gets to 20 victory points before anyone else can, and she takes the victory. Well done. What a long game this one was. I think everybody just played a really good game to the best they could. James was fighting for Defender Catans there with all of his knights. Nikki Lou tied him at one point. Fishhook had a bunch of knights. I was able to hang on longest road, but it just goes to show you, longest road does not always ensure your victory. The closest I got was 18 victory points. Wow, what a good game. What a long but good game. So thank you guys for playing. Thank you all for joining in. Congrats to Nikki Lou once again. Wow, whew, that was Greater Catan. And it may make you want to take a break from playing Greater Catan again for a while, because it's just such a long scenario. Okay. Deep breath, and like I said, we will play one more game, and that is if you guys want to play one more game. I could end the stream here, or we could play one more game of Cities and Knights, or we also have, like Nikki Lou was saying, we have special scenarios and seafarers, like Drought and Oasis. So there is that. But it's up to you guys. If you guys want to play one more, we'll play one more. If not, then we'll end it. Okay, so Nikki says, thanks, tell a letter please. Once the stream is about to end, I will tell you another letter. Not a moment sooner. Okay. James says, I'm down for another. Fishhook says, I'm sure there are other people who want to play a game. So DS78 did want to play a game, but he says he was going to head out. So we got Nikki Lou would like to play one more. James would play one more. Fishhook, do you just want to hop into another one? And okay, I'm gonna put it to a vote. Would you guys like Seafarers, Oasis, or Drought, or would you like the first island, Cities and Nights? And that will be the last game of the stream. Nikki Lewis says, I might put this game on my channel from my perspective, but I don't know if I want to comment it again for 2.5 hours. Yeah, that would be basically 5 hours total of you experiencing this game. So, if you want to, go right ahead, but yeah, you're gonna be like very tired after that. Oasis or First Island or Through the Desert, please. James says, I agree. Okay. I think I'm going to cast my vote for just some Seafarers. I think Drought or Oasis would be mixing it up. Fishhook says, I'm going away watching you. Okay, no problem, Fishhook. Thanks for playing with us, as always. I almost want to do Oasis. So let me just tentatively set it up. We'll see who's online on the friends list. We have Nikki Lou. We have James. And then we have someone else who's online. Oh, they don't have Seafarers. Wick Bailey only has basic Catan. So, I'm thinking 3-player Oasis, 12 victory points, and start. So this will be the last game of the stream. Hopefully it'll be a little more relaxed than a massive, gargantuan 20 victory point Greater Island Cities and Nights crazy scenario. It was fun though. It was a lot of fun. Okay, wow. I have not played on this scenario in like 2 years. Maybe perhaps even longer. I remember this. This one's a lot of fun. Okay. So, to start out, I will go for, and I gotta remember, there's no cities and nights here, so I don't have to worry about building knights. I will start out on, ore is lacking. Severely lacking. I may go for the 8-10-10. Or actually the 5-6-11 and then just get on some brick later, I think. Yeah, let me try that. And let me go down. Actually, no, let me go this way. So Nikki Lou says, yay, Oasis, it always reminds me of Aladdin and the Arabian Nights song. I cannot remember how that song goes, but I'll have to look that up. But I trust you on that one. James says, never played Oasis, should be fun. So what's in the fog? Just normal resource hexes? James, you're going to find out. You're going to have to build some roads out there towards those fog hexes and discover for yourself. It could be just water. Could be there could be gold. Could be other resource hexes. I'll leave it up to you to find out. If I remember correctly, I think there's a lot of a certain type of hex, but I'm just gonna wait to see how it plays out. Keep it shrouded in fog, so to speak. Let it have a little mystery. It's kind of similar to Oceania, with there's like a big strip in the middle that you have to go discover, except that you don't have to go through a line of desert hexes to get to the middle. In Oceania, you go through a line of water hexes to get to the middle. Okay, James builds on the 349 and the 8-9-10. Nikki Lou builds on the 6-9-10 and then is looking to build their second starting settlement, because you build 2 starting settlements in seafarers without cities and knights instead of a starting settlement in a starting city. Okay. Oh, yeah, Nikula, that's true, that's fine. So Nikula explains to James what's going on here. And the fog is like 50-50 deserts and resource hexes. Yeah, I partly didn't tell him because I wanted to keep it a mystery, and I partly didn't tell him because I wasn't quite sure, so I didn't want to misinform him. But James, Nikula brings you up to speed, and now we're all hopefully on an even playing field. But yeah, there should be a lot of desert hexes to discover. Okay, now I need to get on some brick. So I will go, ooh, the 3-9 with a 3-for-1 port. Start off with an instant road. I kind of like that. Yeah. I could go for the 2-4-5, the 2 and the double 5s. Because there's, in this one, there's development cards. Yep, there is. Oh, it's a tough choice. It's a very tough choice. Kind of want the 3-9 though. So I start off with that instant road. Okay, my turn. And the 9 immediately pays off. I'll take it. Additionally, yeah, let's get on this 8. Why not? As soon as we can. So I'll build the road. And yes, that was partly the reason to block Nikki Lou from the 3-9 with the 3-for-1 port. So yeah, I'm always strategizing. I can't apologize for it. I'm always figuring out how to block other players and extend my gameplay. So as much as all of us are friends over Catan Universe, I'm still your opponent in Catan Universe in each and every game. Okay, 10 gets rolled. I did not build on 10. There's no inventor, so no numbers can be switched. Okay, back to me. I think you might get special victory points for building on any of the fog hexes. Is that right, Nikki Lou? Because up next to each person's name, there's roads built, developed night cards played, exploration points are special victory points that players gain when settling on new islands. So yes, that is right. Absolutely right. Nikki Lou builds a development card. Okay. James rolling 8. And I'm just barely not on the 8. Okay, back to me. I'm going to roll this number. Nope, it's going to be another 8. Six, very nice. Road building development card, wow. And discovers a desert hex. Okay, so it doesn't give you any sort of salvage bonus from that. Or salvage treasure. There goes a 5, okay. Night card, uh-oh. Okay, so it goes on Nikki Lou's 8, so I'm safe. 3, very nice. I'll take that. And I will build a mighty settlement on the 3-8, so I'll gain the 8. And I'll pass. And with this being non-cities and knights, there is largest army in contention. So whoever builds 3 knights first gets the largest army 2 victory point card. There goes a 4. James discovers another desert hex, so wow, so yeah, there's just going to be a lot of desert hexes. There goes a 7. And I am looking directly at... I'm looking at this 10 wheat you all share. Let's see what James has. There goes a lumber. And I will build right here and pass. 4. 4 gives the ore. There goes an 8. Alrighty. Okay, back to me. I need to roll this one specific number. And that's not the one I was looking for. And I will now shut down... So I stole from James last time, so this time I'm going to steal from Nikki Lou. Not quite what I wanted. So I'll just pass. Gives me the angry emoji. 11. I get a card, but that's not exactly what I wanted. Don't worry, Nikki Lou, I'll shut James down next time. I'll just keep alternating. But James rolls a 7 next. There goes my 5 weekend shutdown. Nikki Lou says, don't be salty from last game. No worries. I will win this game for sure. No saltiness here, only sweetness. And my 5 is shut down. That would have really helped me out. So James, that was a good job to shut down my 5 wheat. 11. Okay, I need to roll this one specific number. And I did it. There goes the 9. Okay, so now we're settlement bound on the doubling down on the 6 lumber. And we are one step closer in our plan. But I think we can only get up to 5 settlements. Yeah. But look at all the roads you can build in the Oasis scenario. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Is it 30? No. There's 2, 2, 2. It is. You can build up to 30 roads in Oasis in it. Wow, that's crazy. I guess because there's only desert or resource access, so you actually don't build any ships in this seafarer scenario. That's why they still give you, instead of 15 ships and 15 roads, they give you just 30 roads. And Nikki Lewis says, sorry, I need your wood. And I didn't have any, so you must have gotten something else. James and Nikki Lou are both close to the longest road. Nikki Lou does discover a 9 ore in the Oasis and is very close to a treasure chest. 3, I'll take it and then pass. 10. Good thing that brick was shut down. Brick for a wheat. Yes, please. Will that... Oh, that's a city. Wow. So that's good for... Yeah. And a 7 from James. Yeah, it's going to be hard for me to get cities because I didn't build on ore. Hopefully, though, if I can get to those treasure chests, they have something good. And because Nicky Lou built the city, James will shut down the 6 because that will bring 2 lumber every time a 6 is rolled. But Nicky Lou didn't have any cards, so he will gain 0 cards. Okay, my turn. If I roll a 9, I'll be happy. It's an 8. Close, but not quite. Okay, now I will build a singular road. Desert Hex, okay. Oh, and another treasure chest popped up. Very nice. So I'll end my turn. 3. 3 is good. Okay, one more road and I will discover the first treasure chest. I'm trying to remember what they give you. Either resources or maybe the ability to build 2 more roads. And now I have 8 cards. And there's no... can't build any city walls, so we're back to just being able to hold 7 cards at the most without having to burn cards if a 7 is rolled. Wheat. Nah. Brick for a wheat. How can I say no? Thank you very much. And now James is the second player to get a city out on the board. I roll a 7. Just barely. Just barely. Okay, let's burn cards. No problemo. Alright, get rid of those to the robber. Let's explore this 10 wheat y'all share. Let me get one from James this time, as promised. And treasure chest time, what shall we discover? Oh, 2 more resources of our choice. So we'll take a brick. And then we'll take a wheat. If we can build on whatever this... Oh, at 11 sheep? Nah, I don't want to build on that. So... I'm going to go 1 more. Gives me longest road. It's a desert hex. Alright, that's it for me. 7. And my 6 lumber gets shut down. 5 gets rolled, very nice. Okay. 11, okay. That's cool. Can't move any roads, though. Okay, so there's a robber on my 6 lumber, but there's another robber on this desert hex. So, that's something else I forgot about. In Oasis, because you can't build ships, there's also no pirate ship. So there's just 2 robbers, which is crazy, but that's cool. Another aspect of Oasis to differentiate it from the other Seafarer scenarios. Okay, back to me. 12. And there's currently no 12 discovered on the board. So instead, I will do 3 sheep for an ore, and it's time for a development card. The first development card I have bought in a long time, because I haven't played Basic or Seafarers in a long time. 5. Nicky Lou says, I actually never knew there were 2 robbers. Yeah, I just happened to notice it. Like, I thought it was a glitch at first. Like, there's still a robber on the desert hex next to my settlement on 3-8, but then there's also a robber on the 6 lumber. But it makes sense if there's no ships to be built, then the pirate ship is useless essentially. There goes a 9. And I really would like to have a city on the board, but that's going to take me a while. Because 9 gives each of you 2 brick and only gives me 1. I do not have lumber to trade. Okay, my turn. First order of business, get the robber off by 6 and place it on I'll place it on this 6. Why not? Because I shut James down last time. And I'll shut Nicky Lou down this time. I'll roll a 9. Okay. Doesn't do me a whole lot of good. I'm going to pass. Does Nicky Lou have a knight of her own? 6. Oh, Nicky Lou says, give me a break. I haven't got wood all game. And then the 6 gets rolled. And she would have gotten 2 wood. Don't worry, Nicky Lou. The next time I shut someone down, it'll be James. So I'm just alternating to keep it fair. Uh-oh, there goes a knight from James. And he gets largest army. Puts it right back on my 6 lumber. And then rolls a 9. Man. And he'll take longest road. So he has largest army and longest road. He's already at 7 victory points. And discovers 10 lumber. Wow, now he's going to build on that 9, 10, 10 spot. Wow, already up to 8 victory points. Okay, so James is definitely the power player. And then there goes a 10. Look at all those 10s. All I can do is build this road. 6 wheat. Very nice. I'll take that. And that's all I can do. Yeah, Nicky Lou, when I shut down your 6 lumber, I had no idea James was going to have a 5-point turn by taking largest army, building longest road, and building a settlement. So he's definitely outdoing us. And now James took away my settlement spot. So yeah, you can build on the 9 desert, but were you looking to build where the treasure chest is? Brick for lumber. No, thank you. James is sorry, got lucky with the 9s. And then the 10s. Nicky Lou discovers a treasure. Oh, it's salvage treasure. Very nice. Passes it over to James. 10. Wow. 10s are great for you guys. And I am built on not a single one. Extending out longest road further. Wow, there's 9s and 10s are definitely the number to build on. The numbers to build on. 5s have been rolled kind of decently. Oh, maybe I should have built on the 5-5. 3 for 1 port. Okay, my turn. Am I just gonna roll something good? 9. Very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna discover this treasure chest because it also leads to a fog island or a fog hex. Salvage treasure and a gold. Okay, people, we have discovered a gold. We'll take a sheep and we will build on said gold. Nice. Okay, we are back in business, and I will pass. 4. Oh, look at that. The payoff. I shall take one of those. Okay, so I have 6 victory points. We're going to 12. Nikki Lou could be getting close. Okay, there goes the road, so she's close to building a settlement on the 410. There goes another 4. I'll take another one of those. James builds a second city on the board. And discovers another treasure chest. Nikki Lou says, don't you also take away my spot, please? You have all the south to discover. Yeah, I pretty much blocked that off for me to discover, so we'll see how that plays out. I do have another plan, though. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, James is already at 10 victory points. So I really have to focus on stealing longest road. 6. And Nikki Lou, now I know how you feel because my 6 lumber is shut down this time. I will discover. Yeah, let me go ahead and discover this treasure chest. Oh, positions for roads. Very nice. Let me go. Yeah, let me just go in here. 12 gold. 12 gold alert. I'll take a sheep. And I can build another road, so I'll discover this. 8 wheat. And additionally, I've built all 5 of my settlements, so I just have to go for longest road. Pretty much. So I will go. The treasure chest is right there. So I'm going to go this way. And then on top of that, I'm going to build a development card. And I'll pass. Nikki Lou says, "No, you don't know how I feel. This is my first 6 all game." Well, I guess that just sucks. That's all I can say. Let me go grab one of these. 4 gold is paying off. I guess, Nikki Lou, that just goes to show how much adversity you have to overcome by being shut down to still have a chance to build on that 4 gold. Because if you can, if you build that one road, you discover that treasure chest before James. James and I are tied. I don't have any sheep to trade, unfortunately. James and I are tied at longest road at 10. Ooh, I would take that trade if I had a sheep, but I do not. And James will take it. There goes the road to discover the salvage treasure. Brick, sheep, and wheat, and the settlement for the 410 spot. Alright, will James win this turn, or will we get one more turn? There goes a 5. Yeah, I think we still have a shot here, because I don't think James can quite easily get up to that treasure. There's 2 more treasure chests, 3 more at the top of the board. And I will roll. And it's going to be a 7. Okay, so I'm thinking it's the 9. So no more cities anytime soon. Yeah, I'm going to shut the 9 down. I'll steal a brick. And that lucky development card was in fact a road building, so I'll play that to take Longish Road. Treasure chest for me and a fog hex. 2 more resources. Perfect. I'll take 2 of those. Oh, it's a desert. And with my other road building, ooh, another gold. What do you say? What do you say? Another gold. Very nice. And now I am city bound. Where am I city bound? I'm going to be city bound on the 4, 6, 11. And then I will pass. I pull James back down to 8 victory points. But I barely have Longish Road. Well, I do have it by 2. So he's going to have to build 3 roads to steal it back. So we'll see what he does. Oh, he has a night card, so he's going to shut me down again. But now I have 2 very good hexes, so I'll take, yep, the 4 gold. And rolls a 9. Wow, he gets 2, 4, 5, 6 cards off a 9. Builds another development card, perhaps another knight. There goes a settlement, so he's at 9 victory points. Wow. Okay, so we're both tied at 9. I roll an 8. And now I can build on this 8-4 spot. So now I have 2 gold hexes instead of just 1. So all the 4s with the robber off my 4s would be optimal. Nicky Lou uses the knight to chase away the robber. But the robber went on my desert hex, but where did the other robber go? Now there's just 1 robber. I think the other robber just glitched out. Okay, 9 was rolled. Brick for everybody. Oh, okay, so Nicky Lewis says I tried to move that other robber, but it backfired. Yeah, that's weird. The other robber just kind of disappeared. Now they have merged into 1. Now they are a super powerful robber. Maybe in the future they'll take more than just 1 card from you. Maybe the second robber is just a glitch. Yeah, yeah. Maybe there actually aren't 2 robbers in Oasis scenario. Maybe there should have just been 1 all along. Okay, back to James. He's got 13 cards. There goes an 11. Oh, only I have 11s. So I'll get 3 sheep. Okay, there goes 11th, a 12th length road. Oh, he discovers a desert hex. And it's back to me. We're both tied for longish road. There goes a 5. And I have no choice but to go to the bank, trade 3 sheep for a lumber, and let's discover this treasure chest. Salvage treasure. And a desert hex. And that's all I can do. I was hoping the treasure chest would give me the ability to build 2 more roads, but not quite. Okay, all the 4s from now on would be optimal. Highly optimal. There goes a knight. And a 5. Okay, I'll take a 5. And Nikki Lee will build another development card. 4. Here we go. Here we go. I love these 4s. Thank you. I will take all of those. Nikki also has 4 gold. Okay, can I not roll a 7? Nice. I cannot roll a 7. Perfect. So I will upgrade my other 4 gold settlement. And now I have a city on both 4 golds. And I will pass. Okay. Now we're making, 11. Yes, perfect. Now we're making progress here. I'm at 11 victory points. Just like that. The victory is at hand. I'm a lot closer than I thought. That's crazy. Okay, James, this turn you could have a... There goes another 4. What is going on here? Yeah. Wow. I'll just take 4 ore. Okay, James, you have 1 development card. What is your game plan here? I'm gonna win on my next turn, but it all depends on what you're gonna do this turn. I was just so focused on James's victory points, I didn't realize I had built all the way up to 11. But he could take my longest road here with just 2 roads. It all comes down to this turn. Of course, I cannot accept any trades from him, because they will be to undermine me, of course, and my longest road. And I actually discovered all 3 gold hexes, I believe. Yeah, the 4, and the 12. And there's still 4 more hexes to be discovered. So there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4. Yeah, there's 4 9s and 4 10s on the board. There's 3 4s. 1, 2. 2 8s, 3 6s. James says, I think you got this one. Yeah. Unless you can take longest road, I think I have this one. Okay, goes to 13 roads. Salvage treasure, does that help you at all? To build the 1 more road? Oh, I don't think you have any ports. Yeah, that's right. Oh, salvage treasure roads, GG. Oh, is your development card a victory point? Did you just win this game right before I could win? Yep. Wow, James, good job. Look at that. I was 1 turn away from winning, like I am many games. But James sneaks in there and just barely takes longest road back, and had the victory point card in his hand. I also had a victory point card in my hand. Wow. Very good game. Nikki Lil won the first crazy Greater Catan match. James won this second game of the stream. And I lost both games, but I came very close the second game. Okay. Catanians, always a good time playing with you, strategizing, putting our skills up against one another. So that has been 2 games of stream, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, Nikki Lou never forgets. So another letter of my name. I've given you only consonants, so I'm going to give you a vowel. So here's your vowel. A. Another letter of my name is A, and I will leave it at that. It's somewhere mixed in there. And thank you for watching. I will now end the stream. Please enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I will catch you guys on the next live stream, which I will announce on my YouTube channel when I post this gameplay. And yeah, look for next stream sometime later this week, Wednesday, Thursday. But again, I will announce it when I post this video on YouTube. James says, "What a great stream! Thanks, man. Hope to see you next week. If you're streaming earlier on Saturday, we'll see. This is probably the early 11:30 is probably the earliest I can stream, but I will let you know in the future." James says, "Peace." Nikki Lou says, "Thanks for the stream." And Nikki Lou, good luck if you want to post the Greater Catan gameplay on your YouTube channel. If you want a commentary over that for 2.5 hours. If you do, have fun. If not, I understand. So thank you everybody for watching, and we are out. See you later.